car gizmo reads a little warm outside, but it's pretty nice out, even in the sun. Kind of lovely. A little bit of humidity, but I'm going out. Good morning. It's Barbara. Thank you for joining me for coffee. Dennis made me an espresso. Starting to enjoy my espressos. The first sip, not so much. The first sip brings that real first bitter. This is my Olac. Kind of a pinky orange. Good morning. I am in the sun. My tree is gone. Yeah. I knew I was going to miss it for a lot of reasons, but it was broken and damaged and diseased, and which is why the woodpeckers love it. I think I'm a little far away. But here I am in the sun. But on a beautiful day, it's okay. I'm not feeling uncomfortable. We got a little bit of a breeze. Oh, the cicadas. Might as well have the neighbors mowing the lawn. Good morning. So, I forget what I said I was going to do yesterday. It might have been water, and I didn't do that. I just watered now, and I'm going to go get more water to really soak everything really well. I'm expecting a calm day today. Our car is finally finished, so early this afternoon we're going to go, and I'll drop Dennis off, and he'll get the car. He has to renew his driver's license because his birthday's on Sunday. Is to go get his picture taken. So he's going to go do that and hope it's not too horrible. And I am going to go visit Aura on my way home and see how she's doing. Now, yesterday she had a doctor's appointment. Had a small in-the-office thing done. But the stress of the day, of these days often, but yesterday particularly, was transportation. You know, she's in a wheelchair, so she needs wheelchair transport, and they have transportation at the place where she lives, but it's not, you can't reliably book it. Their system doesn't work well, you know. So we find out yesterday morning that there was a double booking, and Jim couldn't take her. So we called a, local professional transport, and they were able to fit us in. I mean, I'm asking them to, do a booking in 2 hours, but the dispatcher was able to fit her in, and that was really nice of them. But, it costs $170 to take her to the doctor. But Jim was able to pick her up, so. But it's very stressful. And then, of course, she doesn't get into the doctor for 45 minutes. She's 45 minutes late. The doctor comes seeing her after 45 minutes. So trying to schedule transport to get her home is really tough. Anyway. And we only have one car. Not that I could do anything by going and helping. But, it just. Everything's so stressful. Today does not feel stressful at this moment, although I could use a massage. To be honest, it's been a long time since I had a massage. I guess the last time I had a massage was Christy's bachelorette party. We went to Hand and Stone or whatever it's called. And we all got either a massage or a facial. I got a massage. that I've ever had a facial. Maybe once. But anyway, so Christy's been married, what? 3 years? 4? I'm not sure. 3 or 4. So it's been a while since I've had a massage. Anyway. But actually sitting out here listening to the cicadas is quite soothing. So I might just hang out here for a while till we start our travels around and do our things today. I'll stop at the store on the way back from visiting Aura and get some dog food, dog chicken. I've got some of my Cosmo mix in the sous vide being cooked, and it's basically frozen cranberries and the peels of oranges in vodka. Now, if you put it in the sous vide at 135 degrees for 3 hours, it infuses really fast. But if you don't have a sous vide, you can leave it hanging out for a week or two and taste it as you go along. But basically, I mix that with lemon juice and voila, I have a Cosmo. And you need the frozen cranberries because it helps break them down so that they infuse the vodka really nicely. But basically, I get a 12-ounce bag of cranberries, split it between 2 quarts, peel, and that's peel with a potato peeler, just the orange part, no white of the skin, just the orange. And I put it in and then fill the quarts with vodka and let them soak. Yeah. In case you were looking for a quick and easy Cosmo recipe. So I did that yesterday. So that's one thing I did. Dennis got home late by the time everything got organized. And Aura's appointment was at 3:15. So, you know, she didn't get in to see the doctor till 4, a little after, and then they did a little in-office procedure while they were there, so that took a little longer. Anyway, I already ate by the time Dennis got home. But, yeah. But no workers yesterday, so that was nice. It feels a little calmer here, and I'm just finding this song of the cicadas to be quite soothing for me. I'm not, interestingly, it's like some intense white noise, and maybe that's what I need. So I'll sit out here while I'm uploading my video and let the sounds of the cicadas lull my stressed soul. That's my plan for today. Well, I'll be running around. I'll be running around for a few hours in the middle of the day, you know, dropping Dennis off, visiting Aura, going shopping. Oh, I have to go to the bank. So, yeah. Yeah, our wrens, that first day of work in the backyard, and we haven't heard a peep or seen hide nor hair of anybody there. It's very sad. But the hummingbirds coming back and forth, although, you know, I wonder if taking that tree down will affect the hummingbirds, because they used to sit in that tree too. In between sips, they'd go and hang in that tree. Now, there's another tree not so far away, another branch not so far away. I wonder if we have just completely altered our ecosystem here to a degree that we were not aware of. It'll be interesting to see. But it's crazy. This yard was a forest when we moved into this house 20 years ago. It was a forest. The whole yard inside the fence. Now it's not. Now it's got, everything is mostly outside the fence. Although we do still have a forest outside the fence. We are, you know, we've been kicking around the idea for quite a few years to try to get some photovoltaic cells and try to become a little self-sufficient for our electricity. I mean, we're out in the country and we lose our power pretty regularly. And, you know, our electric grid is ancient and unreliable. So we were thinking about trying to do something for ourselves, but we'll see. I'm not taking down that maple tree, so forget it. But the other property next door that we own also has a big sort of paddock field, not big, a small field. But it doesn't have, it has full sun on it, so. Didn't used to be able to do things, you know, long distances with solar because the bleed out of the electrical, you know, bleed out of the wire would be too much. It would, you know, but I don't know. I'm rambling. I gotta stop. It's been a very stressful week. And I'm finally, I think, gonna be able to chill today, and so we're gonna leave it at that. I have some emails to write, but I'm gone next week, so you know I don't need too much to happen this week because I'm not going to be able to follow up next week. So executrixing wise, I mean. So I do need to inform my lawyer that I won't be around in case he has ideas. We have long breaks from each other, so he's obviously off doing something else, but we shall see. Meanwhile, I guess I'm just going to stop meandering around in my brain and just go. Give you all a break. But I'm glad it's a nice day. And I guess when I go visit Aura, I'll take her outside and we'll finally get to the Outer Banks in 2009. We went in September. We'll see if she rode or not. I did not look ahead. So she'll be excited for that. I hope she's feeling okay after being out and about for so long yesterday. So, but she is having her physical therapy today. So we'll see how that goes. Meanwhile, I'm going to go. Please take good care of yourselves. Please, please, please stay safe and stay sane.